Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We're going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do the usual disclaimers, in the description box, you're going to see a link to the article the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center does not want you to read. It is written by NeuroClastic, a small non-for-profit started by autistics for autistics, where they interviewed and surveyed over 900 ABA professionals from all over the world in regards to the quote-unquote behavioral treatment program at the Judge Rotenberg Center. In fact, the JRC doesn't want you to read this article so much they have threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not remove the article from their website. NeuroClastic has refused. So if they're trying to pick on a very small non-for-profit run by autistics, there's something in that article they don't want you to know. So please share on all your social media and let's get that article viral, alright? We also have NeuroClastic's public statement in regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, I'm unawake. And we also have a link to their GoFundMe, folks, that was created out of Greg off of Twitter in the autistic Twitter community. So if you've got anything to spare, please do. If not, please share on all your social media. We also got the links to what's going on in regards to the Agape boarding school, with over 19 lawsuits in regards to abuse, sexual abuse, and torture and starvation. The list goes on. We've got links to the articles that we have gone over the channel thus far. We'll have more links this afternoon when I go ahead and do the video on them. Share those links, folks. Share those links. Schools like the JRC and Agape boarding school have no business even fucking existing in 2022, okay? Just saying. We also got the other pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the templates, and the ever-present self-explanatory change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. Folks, when we discuss the JRC, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips or surveillance footage of peoples with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones, alright? Also, it is 9:08 a.m. I am somewhat awake, barely. Yeah. So if I stumble over my words, folks, apologies in advance, alright? Now, before we get into it, oh my god, last night I lost my shit. I freaking lost my shit. I was laughing so hard. So I was a curious little creature, so I decided after seeing Colonel Kurtz show where she sat on Bot Sentinel's little website there, I decided to go ahead and put my Twitter handle in. Apparently, I'm 56% disruptive. I'm proud, but I feel like I could do better. You know? I feel like I could push that shit to 70. You know? Just saying. And one of the things that they put me up there for, folks, this is what made me lose my shit. That made me have, common phrases that might mean she's a bot. Get ready for this. Critical thinking. Oh my, I went weak. Oh my, I went freaking weak, people. Oh my god. How horrible of me to want to discuss critical thinking. Oh my god, how awful. Freaking died. Alright, folks. I needed that little bit of joy again right before we descended into the word salad that is JRC and their attorneys. Yep, I'm drinking the calming tea. So where we left off yesterday, 94. Otherwise, no intervention strategies were being used with this student. She is currently awaiting court approval for the use of level 3 adversives. Okay, JRC, riddle me this, Batman. If the girl was doing so well with getting couch break rewards, why are you trying to sign her up for level 3 adversives? You can't use her as an example of you using positive behavior reinforcement. You're weird. I don't even know what version of it that is, but it's not official, I can tell you that much. If she's doing so well and has made such leaps and bounds and improvements, why the fuck are you signing her up for the shock device? The visitors apparently disapproves of the fact that the JRC was not trying more interventions with this student pending application to the court approval of level 3 interventions. Yes, you just praised your fucking selves about how good she was doing, and now you're going to strap her to the torture device. What, for shits and grins? Their only discussion was apparently some brief questions they posed to the classroom supervisor, who does not design the clinical interventions because they did not address their questions to the appropriate person, the clinician. The visitors' criticisms were made without having an adequate understanding of the entire case. Here you go again. Here you fucking go. It's like their fucking number one thing. You don't understand. They don't understand. Nobody understands but the JRC and their paid for clinicians. We're all fucking stupid except the JRC. Let's not take into effect that two of these people on the team, psychiatrist and a fucking psychologist with doctorate degrees and further studies. But no, we don't understand. If we would just come to them, they could teach us. Fucking really? No, JRC. No. You want to know why teams like mine don't go in and ask the clinicians? Because we already got fucking medical reports. We have medical and treatment history. We have those fucking DESI reports and court cases that sends teams like mine into places like yours in hand. Okay? We want to know what kind of effect these so-called interventions are actually having on the kids. Not have medical fucking pseudoscience smoke blown up our ass. You forget the fact that two of the people on that team were doctors. Well familiar with your treatment program. If they are already familiar and well read in with what the fuck you do there, why the fuck do they need to go to clinicians? So they can blow smoke up their ass? Sit there and lie? But they need it. Why do we need it, JRC? Why do any of us fucking need to be tortured? Because that's what it is. It's not behavior modification. Every abuser in the fucking world who hurts fucking kids says it's for our own good. And it never is. Okay? It never is. It is never okay under any goddamn circumstances to starve, sleep deprive, traumatize, and torture fucking school children. Under any circumstances. That's it. That's all. Zilch, nada. We don't want to hear your shit. No. No. And can I say it again? No. Okay? It's never okay. Never okay. If you do not use it on violent pedophiles, war criminals, people who have raped and murdered others, why the fuck is it okay to use it on disabled kids? Okay? Moving on. EC's individualized program currently includes a total of 8 contracts that target her most problematic behaviors, including health, dangerous, aggressive, and destructive behaviors. For example, we're going to give a token example here, folks, and we've gone over this again. The JRC likes to pick on people. They want to pick out their worst case scenario and use it as a point to prove you need this. No, JRC. Let me say it again for the idiots in the fucking back who can't understand human fucking decency. I don't give a shit how bad they are. No one deserves what happens to the fucking kids at the JRC. Period. Period. I don't care what the worst case scenario is. No. Now, here's where they're going to give their example. For example, her less than a day contract is for 10 minutes through task completion, earns a 10-minute break in classroom reward store to watch one of her DVDs. For fuck's sake, can we say it again? This is so freaking infantilizing. It's insulting. Fucking dehumanizing, childizing fucking bastards. While in CRS, she may also listen to her MP3 player, her silver boom blocks, enjoy rewards, and her pink reward bag, which include a CD player, CDs, DVDs, her favorite snack, Cheez-Its, for exhibiting no dangerous behaviors each hour. For fuck's sake. So in other words, she has to earn the right. Earn the right as a reward. What other kids just take for granted. I didn't have to fucking behave and perform like a fucking performing seal in order to be able to listen to music. I didn't have to earn the right to have a snack on occasion. I didn't have to earn the right to watch movies. I just got these things, as most neurotypical kids do. Why are we making people with disabilities have to earn the fucking right to be treated like a goddamn human being? Why? And what is wrong with the fucking medical model that you all think that this is okay on any fucking scale? Yeah, I'm calling out the whole community, because not all of you are like Agape or the goddamn JRC, but every last one of you have some level of this program if you allow for ABA. It is disgusting. And the reason why, folks, they think we have to earn the right to be treated with decency and humanity is because they look at people like me as sub-fucking human. They look at us as sub-fucking human. That in order to be treated like a human being, we have to fucking earn it by acting like them. Please get this in your heads. The guy who came up with ABA based it off of Pavlov and basically called this shells of human beings in which you have to build a human person by making us earn the right think on that for a minute. Really think on it. How disgusting that we live in a world in 2022 where fucking human beings, due to the fact of how we were goddamn born, have to earn the right to be treated with kindness and humanity according to these people. And if it doesn't infuriate you, it fucking should, because guess what? They treat the rest of us with disabilities the same as us autistic kids and adults. And disability is a minority group that any of us can enter at any time. So just remember that when you want to sit there and look down at us and think that we have to earn rewards that other kids just get. Fucking bastards. Sorry for going off on that rant. Also, blah, 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 blah. Also, for exhibiting no dangerous behaviors from wake up to lunchtime, she earns a preferred takeout lunch from a local restaurant. You mean that's the one time you don't fucking starve her? Does she have to earn every single bite of that takeout? Who wants to put money on it? EC has her text-speak vocal assistant available to her at all times to assist her in communicating her wants and needs. Why the fuck is she not giving an assistive device? You all take in millions of dollars every fucking year. Where's the money, JRC? Where's the goddamn money? You get $287,000 a fucking head every school year. Where is the money? Where is it being spent? Why does she have to have a person there to communicate? Why the fuck does she not have an assistive device? Jesus Christ. Since the time that she was admitted in JRC in 2005, we've tried various reward systems such as a token economy, and currently she is placed on an immediate reward system, which is not positive behavioral reinforcement. Anyway, just in case anybody's fucking wondering. We have also made several changes to our behavioral contracts, implementing new contracts and adjusting them frequently in an attempt to design the most rewarding and positively reinforcing system for her. No, you're not! You all are the fucking worst treatment program I have ever heard of in my goddamn life, just based on your positive reinforcement supports. It's illogical and fucking infantilizing and stupid, and you're wondering why the hell it doesn't work? She has moved residences during her time here and necessitates frequent emergency restraint due to her very high frequency and severe health behaviors, self-interest behaviors, namely headbanging, as well as her aggressive behaviors. But what causes them, JRC? What causes them? Autistic folks are very aversive to change. We don't do well with it. I've gotten better over the years. Granted, I'm an adult at this point in time, and I had a mom who wasn't batshit insane. But as a majority, we tend to resist change. And they're plopping her from house to fucking house. Like a goddamn hot potato. Constantly moving her shit around. Rearranging everything. Constantly, as they said, constantly changing her fucking contracts. And they're shocked that there's more self-injurious behavior. You're stressing her the fuck out. And I don't even doubt for a minute that you're doing it on fucking purpose. You want her to have those behaviors so you can stick her on that fucking device. Don't try to at me. We have created special contracts to reward EC for the absence of those dangerous behaviors which may lead to emergency restraint, without even confronting what's causing the behaviors. because JRC doesn't care. Let me tell you something about this world and how it treats us autistics in particular. They don't give a shit what triggers the behaviors. They don't want to know. They don't fucking care. It's a very fucking callous world out there. All they want us to do is be exactly like them. And if we are not, then, well, places like JRC and Agape exist. Throughout the medical model, particularly through ABA, they don't do anything to find out what's triggering these behaviors. They put all the fucking burden on the autistic burden, and they become surprised when we regress and burn out. When you do nothing to find out what's triggering the behaviors and provide reasonable accommodations as a supports that are necessary to reduce those triggers, which is a logical solution, you're not fucking helping. You're only fucking us to force ourselves to mask and close in on ourselves and pretend to be somebody else. Meanwhile, causing years and fucking years and years of self-hatred and psychological trauma. All because we make the outside world uncomfortable. We embarrass you. How sad for you. And on that kind of dark note, folks, I'm going to go ahead and close out this morning. We don't get very many views on this channel, especially on this subject. The few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. So please don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this morning. And as always, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.